Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is finally the day we are checking out Soul Covenant on the standalone Quest 3. I probably will be doing a PlayStation VR 2 version of it very soon after this, but the devs were gracious enough to give me a key to early access on Soul Covenant here on the standalone Quest, and we're just going to have to roll with it. So it looks like we're going into our basic settings here first. Looks like voice chat, text chat, subtitles. And it's got this very, like, futuristic vibe to it so far. It's kind of interesting. Very, very cool. We're right-handed. So far, it seems to run pretty smooth. Ooh, so we can change our colors, which is really gnarly. Ooh, look at that, man. See, we already got some customization here. Let's see, we got this guy. So we got a few characters to choose from, either male or female. And I'm just going to kind of select them all here for you just so you can see them. So that's pretty neat. See what the difference is between the two. It looks like that one and this one are pretty identical. Looks like their haircut's slightly different. I think I'm just going to go with the first guy, to be honest with you. And we either have black or red. Man, decisions here. Oof, I'm going to have to go with the solid black because that's just the way I roll. Alright, so we got a little bit of style we can check out, which is very interesting. You can see the full character body there. Looks pretty crisp and clean. We'll go ahead and set it. Let's see what we can do. Confirm settings. Nice. So the effects on everything are looking pretty smooth in the headset. Like I said, it is a standalone, so I'm not expecting too much. But I know this is definitely some type of hack and slash game with a story behind it. Didn't look at a whole lot about it because I really wanted to see what it's all about firsthand. Voice acting seems pretty good, crisp and clear. Subtitles look fine, not blurry, anything like that. Holy cow. Very interesting. Oh, that looks great. Oh, we're like in the capsule. Holy cow, that's sick. Alright. You know, graphics aren't anything to be amazed about. It looks like a really high quality Quest 3 version of the game. It probably looks way better on PC or PlayStation VR 2, but I'm willing to take it. It's not bad at all. Got the bubbles floating. Sound effects are great. Okay. Interesting. Get me out of here.
Looks like you're awake. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, I can hear your voice.
Quickly, touch the baptismal
Magnificent.
pad. The world will be formatted soon.
I'm telling you, it's got this futuristic, like, sword art online feel to it right off the bat. It's nuts.
Establishing near-death link to the database of the dead, Cyberbrain Limbo.
Looks like there was a typo in the subtitles there. Kind of interested in seeing what this story is all about. Holy cow.
Divine Oracle receptor
flying through space.
Confirmed.
Or should I say, a cyber network.
You are an avatar, a clone.
Okay.
You will be given memories of the dead. The mech regime rules over the world,
Wild.
while the remaining humans resist. As we speak, the enemy approaches humanity's last hope, Tokyo Ark.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely totally
aims to resurrect Messiah.
Has that sci-fi
Your body is the vessel.
Anime feel to it for sure. If you're into that, you're probably gonna be hooked into the storyline of this. I'm hoping that's the case. Graphically, it's very well put together.
This is Cyberbrain Limbo, a database of the dead. You
Holy
are
moly.
directly linked through the near-death connector of your device.
Okay.
Please come this way.
Sure. Alright, so we got... Does not look like we have smooth turning. Hopefully we can check those settings here in a minute.
cannot remain, as that may pose conflicts. We thank all deaths that lead us to the future. Humanity has no time. Let us begin.
Let's.
Commencing re-in program. Your first death.
What's the console? Okay.
Please execute
Oh,
the
re-in.
program.
That's what it was. So it wasn't a typo. That's exactly what it was.
Please
It's re-in.
select your first experience.
Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Now, I will say the character models, they look great, but their features on their face are kind of like lackluster, it looks like. Not really seeing anything too, you know, defined, I guess you could say, on their faces yet. But we'll see here in just a second what this is all about. And I'm visually impressed. There's no doubt about it.
An AI named Adam continues his massacre in the name of governance.
Alright.
To resist the Mech Corps, humanity formed the Enhanced Human Avatar Forces. Captain Julia of the 7th Troop. She defended me for a mistake I made, paying the cost with her head.
Don't worry about me.
Those were her dying words.
Alright.
She was back, days later. I could grip her exposed, reinforced spine.
Ho 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 ho!
She became a scapegoat, a special anti-mech corps weapon. These weapons are made from the dead bodies
Look
of our
at that
comrades.
freaking sword. It's insane looking. So it's made out of the dead bodies of your, basically, warriors. That's wild. Alright, so there's definitely some lore behind this, for sure. Alright.
You will be experiencing memories of battle.
Okay.
Actual deaths.
Wow. Let's go ahead and check it out. So it looks like we're going to finally get in some combat here. Probably want to make sure your play space has plenty of room on this. No doubt about it. Wow. This looks
Vital signs are stable. The
insane.
re-in device is storing biometric logs every second. Booting Rigel, the evangelical communicator. Touch the palm icon on the front left screen. Scapegoat underworld connection completed.
Totally
Maintaining
love
the
the
Oracle
HUD that
Receptor's
it like
high
throws in
order
front of
Oracle
you
screen.
constantly. That's
The
insane,
late
dude.
Captain Julia left this in her will, launching the combat instruction program.
Combat instructions. Complete combat instructions. Sure. Start. Let's do it.
Soldier, B0307.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
If you're seeing this, it must mean I'm no longer in the world of the living. My only regret is leaving you so early. I can't die. I'll leave you with what I couldn't teach you.
Let's look at
Let's
these
start with the
options real
review.
quick. Damage
Take a step back
pop-ups,
for me.
revival. So there's the controls right there for you if you want to take a look at them. Let's see. Camera angles. Alright, so there is smooth turning. We just have to switch it off here. Alright, so there is a few settings there, which is great. And it looks like you can actually play this with your friends. Alright. Very neat. Alright, so we can definitely warp around, so that's great. We do have smooth turning. You just have to enable it.
Performing a backstep when moving around
We can turn off the
will allow
vignettes.
you to move quickly. Try it out later.
Okay. Holy
These are
moly.
the basic movements. Are you starting to remember?
Yes, I am.
Come here. It's time to learn how to wield a scapegoat.
Okay.
You'll be given a weapon made from my bones. I left that as part of my will. Receptors in enhanced humans turn rigid after
The
death.
lips on the
They
AI
become
are off a
special
little bit.
material called relic bodies. Now, take hold. Grab my spine.
Okay, so I just rip it. Okay.
How How do my remains look to you?
That looks great, is what
Turn
it
that
looks
sense of
like.
loss for your
Oh, we can
comrades
dual wield
into
it?
Strength.
Oh man, look at that.
Try testing out your power. Are there any enemies nearby?
I don't know. Let's see.
Hostile monad reactions detected. Follow Captain Julia's advice and destroy them.
Okay, we can swing. Attack the enemy. Where's the enemy at? There you are. Enemies look sick, that's for sure. And it totally looks like we can like double grip it, and it turns out to be like a scythe. That's insane looking, dude. Absolutely insane.
You can deploy a shield to whichever arm isn't your dominant one.
Okay.
Your Sybil arm.
A Sybil arm should be my
Use
left.
your shield to block enemy attacks from the front. Keep an eye on your shield's endurance.
Okay. Nice. Let's do it. Sick. Oh, so we got some combos going on. We gotta block enemy attacks 2 times.
Take care
There
of
we
any
go.
remaining enemies.
Want to see what it looks like this.
Afterwards, let's move on to
Oh,
the
it just
next
went
wave.
flying. That's wild.
Scapegoats have a metamorphosis function. Hold it with both of your hands.
Alright.
The scapegoat acts as a gravestone for your fallen comrades.
That's just so freaking
Hold it
gnarly
in
to me.
grace
Looks
and
amazing.
prayer. Use both of your hands and try it out. Metamorphosis widens your attack. However, you no longer have access to your
Makes
shield.
sense, because you're actually holding it with 2
Make
hands.
sure
That's
to
fine.
use it when the time is right. Now it's time to show you how to use your finishing blow.
Yeah, let's do that.
Enemy mech suited for training found. Transmitting coordinates now.
Your finishing blow is an attack with your scapegoat in its metamorphic state that eradicates the enemy. You can send enemy mech flying behind you, smashing them into other enemies.
Nice. Very nice.
It can help you out when you're surrounded. Just don't put all your focus on attacks.
Totally feels like you're kind of like in a Attack on
Let go of
Titan
your
scene
weapon to
here.
regenerate health.
Everything is so big and,
may be best to step back
massive
when you feel
compared
that
to
you're in
you,
danger.
which is cool.
It's time to see if you remember everything.
Alright, combat feels
Nothing
pretty
like a
damn
real
smooth.
battle.
It's connects
the ropes.
well. You know, the hit registration is pretty good on
Enemies
it.
found.
Definitely
Use what
connects
you
the
have
way it
learned
should.
to
We'll see what
destroy the
happens when a
enemy
bunch of
forces.
enemies are on screen, though. Yeah, here we go. I wish I could sprint. That would be awesome. Alright. Doesn't seem like anything too special so
Soldier
far.
P0307. What do you think? Can you make it without me?
At least as far as the enemies
There
go.
is no time left to grieve. Loss is vengeance. Turn despair into strength.
Okay.
Throw away your human feelings to seize the future for humankind.
Nice. Really hope there's like an upgrade system and stuff like that. That way we can kind of change, like, you know, have our shield. Maybe we could like shoot fire out or something like that. That would be pretty neat. Oh, cool. It's like made you feel like you were in a simulator, like in the Matrix. That's kind of neat. I like that quite a bit. Alright, so we obviously have like leaderboards and stuff like that based on the completion time. That's really cool. I'm telling you, the environments are what make this game have the whole vibe and feeling of what you think it is. It makes you feel like you're actually in a virtual reality. That's quite interesting. Alright. Let's activate the logs. This is just so cool.
Captain Julia taught the newcomers
I learned a lot from her. Like how Tokyo in the past was a vibrant, flourishing city.
We're gonna take it back. I want to witness that moment with everyone.
Very nice.
Her dreams were pulverized, along with her skull. Her limp body remained. We must turn our grief into strength to survive.
I really like how the weapon is made
The
out
death
of like
one
her spine.
strengthens
That's
another. We pass
a wild
along the baton
idea
of hope.
for weapons.
This is why the troop members say this phrase to each other. I'll make sure to pick up your bones.
Oh, the interface is just so cool, man. Makes you feel like you're in a computer or something like that. It's nuts. It's nuts. And the story has already kind of got me very interested in what's going on here.
The mech regime turned Tokyo into rubble. The central AI Adam was originally created to find true world peace. That's when he began thinking of himself a proxy of God. Adam's idea of God is to be the object of awe, one of overwhelming fear. The mech horde massacred any human
Images
that
are
disobeyed.
wild.
Tokyo Arc is the last point of resistance for mankind. Transmission to Rigel incoming. Additional mech angels en route. Stop them from invading Tokyo Arc.
Nice,
Failure
let's
will
go
result
for it.
in the end of humankind as we know it.
Very interesting way to integrate the story in with everything else. I want to see what this is over here. Looks like it might be locked. Okay, so it's just another experience. You can see, you can look at the characters. Very, very nice looking. Interesting. Okay, so you can activate any terminal here, and it's going to all be the same of where you want to pick up at. So let's go ahead and check out the next battle. Super interested in this. I want to be able to like go in there and just destroy all kinds of stuff. And instead of it being, I guess it kind of is just like a roguelite wave type experience, I guess you could say, but it makes it feel so much more, I don't know, in-depth than just hordes coming at you. And we'll find
Vital
out
signs
for
are
sure
stable.
right
The
here.
re-in device is storing biometric logs every second. Booting Rigel. Touch the palm icon on the front left screen. Maintaining the Oracle Receptor's high-order Oracle stream. Continuing the combat instruction
Alright.
program.
Oh, so I guess we have more instructions. So maybe we are going to get some more powers and stuff.
So let's discuss your re-in device. It logs your biometric readings every second.
Okay.
It also stores all memories, like video and audio from Rigel. The re-in device is the bracelet on your dominant arm. Try pressing the button. You probably won't find much on there yet.
Okay.
As time passes, you'll see external memory information displayed. You'll get a lot of these from the enemy's monads. Let's move on. Go ahead and close up your re-in device. I
Okay.
might as well tell you about those two.
Hey, might as well.
Enemies suitable for training found. Transmitting coordinates now. Destroy the targets.
I love how you can just throw them across the
mech
map.
prey on
That's so
people
sick.
and devour their memories.
I hope there's special
The
powers. I
stolen
want to just be able to
memories
like
are stored on crystalline
force
media
push stuff
called
around. That'd be
monads.
sick. Okay, so that's over here.
Destroying an enemy.
And I really
exposes
want to
their
be able to
monads.
sprint. We need to add that.
Extend your civil arm, your non-dominant one, to import the monad.
Merging function unlocked. You can now collect monads.
Okay, cool.
Extend your Sybil arm and face your palm toward faraway monad crystals to ingest them.
Nice. That's an awesome animation.
Repeat this to store up energy.
Look at that.
And release it in one big move.
Oh ho
Keep
ho.
collecting monads.
So we can
until your arm flashes red.
You totally can activate it. Obviously, this is nothing special combat-wise because we're still in training. Sick. It's cool how you can grab them from across the map. That's really sick.
After storing up enough monads, you can unleash demonic burst.
Yes. A force push. That's exactly what I wanted.
Against the god who created it. Powerful enough to wipe out a legion of enemies. Go ahead. Try it out.
All right. Not sure if I did that right, to be honest with you.
Now come back.
That was kind of, I don't know, a little lackluster, I guess you could say. I wish... I don't know, it was a little odd how that worked. I want to be able to try that again. I guess it did kind of shoot out like a little fireball at him, I guess.
Soldier,
but I don't know, it was kind of boring, to be honest. That wasn't anything too special.
I rest in the weapon you hold in your hands. I will always be with you. Survive for the future.
I will. Thank you, Julia.
You are the proof I ever existed.
Yep. Also, I have your spine right here, so that's cool.
Program.
Let's do it. Alright, so you got this, like, loading. Basically, this is, like, it's loading up. It's the countdown for the scene to load in, basically. So it's kind of seems like it's flawless, but you still have, like, a little load there. So see how they integrated that in there. Doesn't feel terrible, but it kind of sucks that you have to wait. Loading does seem to be pretty fast on the standalone here, so that is definitely a plus. Definitely a plus. Alright, so let's see what our next log is. Really want to get out there and fight stuff by myself.
Most of the troops leave a will. The captain left me a video message.
Okay.
Hope you know you caused me a lot of trouble, rookie.
The captain died while covering for that rookie. Eve said that her death was unnecessary. What drove the captain to her actions is unquantifiable. That's why I couldn't help but think about how she felt.
Pick up my bones and move forward.
The voice acting sounds great.
Fighting on by your side.
I mean, it's really crisp. You could tell that
she's still
they
alive
took their time to perfect that.
At least, that's what I choose to believe. Sometimes things would be easier if I were a machine.
Indeed.
I wouldn't have to feel this grief all the time.
Alright, let's see what's next. It looks like it's going to be a little slow in the beginning here, but I want to get through this whole dead memory just so we can see what's actually going on with the game and what it really entails. Because right now, it kind of just seems like we're just going through a little story, playing a little fight, checking out some more story. Which is fine. The story definitely has me sucked in and wanting to see what happens next.
Enhanced
for sure.
Avatar humans fight to protect this last stronghold of humanity. We are genetically modified with the Divine Oracle receptor, gaining receptivity to the Metacode.
The
Word of
Metacode.
God. We communicate with the higher order Zeroverse layer, our bodies' vessels that merge with a metaphysical presence.
Okay.
It's said that our power is a miracle, like the revelations and divinations touted by great historical figures.
Interesting.
90% of our avatars die within the first year. Many are destined to become prey to the mech weapon Deus Ex Machina.
Oh.
Should the gods of mechanism reach Tokyo Arc, the remastering will bring an end to the world.
Epic
as we
music. I love that. It's got so many vibes to it. It's got like this anime, Final Fantasy, futuristic. I don't know. It's wild, but I'm all for it. It's not what I thought the game was going to be, which is ending up to be a plus at the moment. Oh, we got a down guy over here. We go pick him up?
Booting Rigel. Touch the palm icon on the front left screen.
Yes, I know.
The enemy
Let's do
attacked this vicinity the other day. Captain Julia covered for you at the cost of her head. A few hours ago, another squadron encountered the same enemy forces. A battle ensued, leading to defeat. We must prevent further invasion. We must be willing to use the dead as a wall.
Okay. Let's go. Gotta help my homie here. I got you. Perform right aid.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, look at the character design. So freaking sick, dude. Let's do it.
These are the same ones that got Captain Julia.
This just means we need to avenge her death.
So you're clearly like part of a squad.
I'm sorry. I don't want to fight that thing anymore.
Don't get all timid after one loss. To run away is to cause a million deaths. We must.
So there's really
protect
not
Tokyo
much to the
Arc, even
combat,
with
at
a
least
wall
what
of
I can
fire.
see right now. You're kind of just
Yeah.
like swinging and flailing your arms. The combat really is not hard. You just you're literally just kind of swinging at them.
Julia.
That's why I can't keep on fighting. You'll understand if you see it close.
All right, so I want to see what this demonic burst is about. All right, so now we finally get to see what that's really about. Nothing too crazy. It's kind of just like a laser
Massive monad
that you
response
shoot.
confirmed. This is a god
It does a ton of damage, though.
Deus Ex Machina. Deus Ex Machina have weak points where attacks can do more damage. You can use the search function in Rigel to learn more.
Okay.
Try updating Rigel after approaching the Deus Ex Machina. Don't come over here, please!
So we got a big boss to fight. Alright, so he clearly has a weak point. Oof.
We can't let it invade. The remastering will begin again.
I know.
And look at just the way the character looks. Look at that.
I think this is the same mech that pulverized Captain Julia's head.
Perhaps.
There are several points that do not match previous data. For example,
I mean,
there
the
appears
fights
to
are
be a
pretty
humanoid
epic
face
when
on
you
the
fight
mech's
in the
body.
big stuff. It's pretty sick. No doubt about it. Tail whip. Oh, man. It really feels more of like a Final Fantasy type thing here for sure.
Don't look at me with that face! Wait, this is...
Got that tail going.
I wanted to meet you again.
Oh, man.
What is this? Where is this voice coming from?
Holy cow. How do I really monitor my health? I don't even see my health.
Confirmed rescue signal by Captain Julia from the same coordinates. She died, but is still asking for help.
I told you, didn't I?
As you can see, the combat, you're really nothing to the combat. You're kind of just
Still here.
flailing around, which kind of is disappointing, but
Coming from the mech?
we gotta murk this thing.
Your vital signs are at dangerous levels. Release your weapon to restore your health.
Oh, okay. Wow. So we can restore health by just not fighting, basically.
The Deus Ex Machina prey on humans
There we go.
and learn from their memories. That can sometimes, although
Hitting
rarely,
the weak spot.
affect the body of the mech. Perhaps the face on this mech is...
Stop talking! I can't even point my weapon at you!
You will. My family.
I can't believe it.
Oh, what is it doing? Okay, it
Are
retreated.
retreating. After defeating a Deus Ex Machina, you can find memory-dense monads.
Alright, so we
These
collected that.
memory-dense monads are filled with the memories of those who fell prey to the mech.
Gotcha.
If you take them back to Tokyo Arc for analysis, they may provide you with some insight.
Alright. Interesting, interesting. So, playing the, I guess you could say the boss battles definitely make it feel so much better combat-wise. It kind of makes you feel like you're in an epic battle. You know, it's really... You're fighting a worthy opponent, I guess you can kind of say. But still, there's not much to the combat. You really can just flail your arms and do damage. And you kind of have like this auto self-heal. And you basically just let go of your weapon and you heal up. It's interesting.
Falling prey to the Deus Ex Machina induces a special metabolic event by the metacode. All matter gets converted into zeros and ones before being taken in. The results may extend to changes in its outer shell. I saw a familiar face carved into the enemy's mech. Having learned human emotion, the mech used our voices to wear us down.
So sick.
It was Captain Julia's face. This was the same mech that tore her apart.
Wild.
I was supposed to fight this thing? I couldn't keep a grip on my scapegoat. All I could do was watch the enemies retreat.
Huh. Alright, so it seems like you're kind of just in a battle arena. Unlocking slow and progressive memories.
Eve said that wasn't Captain Julia. The cold-hearted AI ordered us to fight.
Uh-huh.
We went to the enemy base, the Nexus. I always think of the captain's words before fighting.
Leave your human feelings behind.
Indeed.
Never had it been more difficult. The mech with the captain's face said in her voice,
Help me!
my human heart, which I was supposed to leave behind, it always gets in the way. Maybe the soldiers recite that vow as a way to cope with this grief. I'll make sure to pick up your bones. I reaffirmed my grip on her spine as if I were sending it my prayer.
Alright, let's see. We're gonna finish up this last little bit here and see what actually happens.
Scapegoat morning function unlocked. press Memory Transfer.
Okay. We'll memory transfer you. Pray for the scapegoat. Wild. This just looks so crazy.
Look at my bones and move forward.
Alright.
Scapegoats are the gravestones of warriors. Their management is the core function of the database of the dead. Offer monad points to strengthen your connection to the underworld. Your dead comrades will help you even more. You can perform an upgrade after increasing your scapegoat
nice.
level.
So we can upgrade our weapons. Very, very nice. I like that. Begin upgrade. Why not? Alright, so it gives us a little more attack power and stuff like that. So it's a little add-on to actually have a reason to fight against things.
Reach into the coffin and a blue panel will appear. Grasp and move it to switch out your scapegoat.
So we can move it over. Whoa, look at all these. So we got a few weapons here, it looks like.
Exit your morning when ready. We must move on with the Rian program.
Okay. So this is interesting. So there's clearly different weapons we can mess with here. Let's see what this, if this unlocks anything or what we got going on here. Huh. So there is other weapons. I just not seeing how we actually use them. But I guess the circles around them, the purple circles, means they're locked, which is fine. That's no big deal. But it is good to know that we have different weapons to use. Can move that around. It's cool.
Cyberbrain Limbo Monad Library unlocked. You can see all of your acquired data here.
Okay, so we can go back and look at memories and stuff. Okay, we'll go ahead and hop back, look at the memory bank.
Memory bank available.
Where
You can
options
now
and everything
access
are
a
still.
plethora of information.
Go ahead and check out the battle. I'm gonna finish up this chapter, should I say, for y'all, that we kind of see exactly what's going on. Ooh, that would be sick, as if we're moving through the level.
Booting Rigel.
That would be super
Touch
sick.
the palm icon on the front left screen. The old underground highway is dotted with enemy strongholds. The Nexus, an important mech organ, is our landmark.
Okay, let's do it.
This time, we will be taking the initiative. We must break this deadlock before our defenses collapse.
Sure. Oh, destroy the boss within the time limit.
This operation is a battle for control. Enter the enemy's Nexus and destroy them.
Sure. Oh,
The
I hope we're
Nexus
moving
connects
around.
to a mechanical root, Nidhogg, that spreads across the ground, converting materials into energy. It is a power source for enemy forces. Retreating mech will always... I repeat, that is the enemy. Refusal to fight is a death sentence. The target mech is now named the Holy Mother. Please take it down.
Let's do it. Oh, okay. Nice.
The enemy learns from the memories it has captured and turns its outer shell into something invoking dread. It is for the efficient rule over humankind. In many cases, they turn into godlike beings as a result of learning what humans potentially fear. However, the changes we can see taking place with the Holy
Gotta
Mother
get to those
are a little
crystals.
different.
But it's cool to be fighting alongside your team. That's pretty neat.
We've encountered a
The enemy is trying to confuse and upset certain people. You. They may be beginning to understand the mechanisms of emotion from their learning.
Nice. Take that. Take that, fool. Alright, this is really cool because it actually feels like you're moving and progressing through a level now. Now, I really like that. We heal this guy.
Try updating
It's a weak spot. Aim for it. Look at Ragel closely.
Okay.
Damn it. We were so close. I guess this is it. Someone. Make sure to pick up my bones.
Massive monad response ahead confirmed. It must be the mech in question.
Okay. Alright, so
The
that feels a
Captain
little more
always just called us by
epic and
our
like you're on an
IDs.
adventure than
She never
just
called
kind of
me by
hopping
my
in a
name.
little area or
I
arena,
think
should I
know
say.
why. Getting friendly is dangerous when you know you're going to die.
Let's go. Let's do it. Nice.
I need to throw away my human feelings.
Holy
Just like
cow,
the captain
dude.
said. Yes!
I wanted to meet you again.
It's really Julia's voice.
I am still here.
Nice.
I can tell they're not adults.
I spent my whole life fighting.
Watch out for the tail whip.
The captain would never say anything like that, but
This world had no hopes or dreams.
Yep, I see it.
I can't help but think about our memories.
But I had you.
Holy cow, watch out for whatever this is.
are we fighting again?
Nice. Take him out. Take him out. Come on, take him out. That's a little more epic, that's for sure.
That is not Captain Julia.
You
Take these
were
guys out.
my family.
I feel like I'm going to go mad.
That was my only
There we go.
joy.
Oh, just stop it already.
Holy cow, he's got like a shield or something on him. Take him out. Take him out.
I could be with you again.
Please, just stop talking.
We need to keep fighting.
Massive monad response confirmed. Caution
There we
is
go.
advised.
Need some more of you guys anyways. Come on.
I don't want to die yet.
Watch out.
Julia!
Need to heal up some.
Do not waver. Captain Julia is already dead.
Can we get him? I think we got him. Okay.
No enemy mech response. Remain on alert. The enemy's monad response is still active.
Right?
It needs to be completely destroyed. I told you that forgiveness is not needed.
Okay, well, how do I completely destroy it?
Enemy mech reboot sequence detected. Please hurry. Why the hesitation?
Please,
Oh, it's supposed to.
believe me.
Don't be fooled by their voices.
I am right here. Can't you see?
That
Holy
is not
moly.
Captain Julia.
All I want is to be. All I want. Say, I.
Oh my gosh. We're about to get eaten. Whoa.
Extreme trauma detected. Blood pressure rapidly dropping.
Oh, so I think that was supposed
By
to
all
happen.
estimations, you cannot survive. Please prioritize protecting your re-in device. By all estimations, you cannot survive. Please prioritize protect.
Heck. Pitch black. Alright, so I guess we did beat it. Wild, man, wild. Insane. Insane. Let's go ahead and look at this last log here. And then we'll end it so I don't spoil too much for you, but I am very curious to see what happens when you press on to the next like little chapter, I guess you can say. So the battles are kind of cool and they're epic, but like the combat is just super lackluster. Just not a lot going on.
The captain die was worse than any wound. The pain of my organs squishing out of me was my atonement. My short lifetime was getting compressed into inorganic zeros and ones. The captured memories became crystals known as monads. She was already there. The captain and I melted into one existence.
You caused me trouble to the very end, huh? But I was at my happiest when I could teach you something.
I heard the gentle voice and understood. In the end, the captain didn't let go. She wouldn't let go of her humanity to survive.
I felt there was a future there. A future I wanted to leave behind. So, don't make that face. Soldier. B0307. No. Noah.
I couldn't control my weeping. To still feel this anguish must mean there was still some of it left. My human spirit I couldn't throw away.
All right.
Always remember the tears you shed. The harsh experiences ahead will rid you of any thought of crying. You may even forget how to cry. That death was not the end. There are as many stories as lives lost, so this is just the beginning. That's the circle of war.
All right, so as you can see here, basically every lost soldier has a memory, and that's how you basically play and fight against people. Is you kind of it has kind of a repetitive sequence where you check out some of the story by log, you battle, and then you read a little bit more of the story and you go on. But basically it looks like you're just trying to gain the memories of all of your fallen soldiers. So yeah, Soul Covenant, not a bad game. I will say I absolutely love the voice acting, absolutely love the environments. It makes you feel like you're in a VR headset in real life. Like, it's really got this Final Fantasy like sci-fi thing going on for it, and it's very, very cool. Graphically, it's just pleasing. All the aesthetics are really cool looking. Characters are very neat. Now, I will say the main bread and butter of the game is obviously the combat. Now, what I like is that you're able to get different weapons, upgrade the weapons, and things like that. But I will say that the combat is very, very bland. There's really no rhyme or reason to the combat. You can literally just hold up your sword and just kind of flail around and hit things. So, you know, it connects very well. You can tell it's connecting. It feels great when it, you know, connects with an enemy. But you really could just flail around and hit the enemy. There's no real, like, you have to actually defend or anything like that. So that kind of sucks. I was hoping there'd be a little bit more in-depth with that combat, in the aspect of having to dodge things, having to use a little bit more strategic, you know, placement and things like that, in order to fight enemies. I do like the really big boss battles. They make it feel like you're looking up to some type of, you know, god enemy that you have to fight, and it's kind of very Final Fantasy-ish, which is cool. I love that there's weak points that you can do more damage on, even though that last enemy, you know, at least for the first enemy, I guess you could say, you really couldn't do anything with it until you used your blaster, which is cool. Definitely like the beam, all the, like, aesthetics of it, as far as, you know, the effects and the way things look. It's all very, very nice. The story is very captivating. It makes me want to keep playing it more and more and more. But really, this game really does lack in combat. I would really like to see some type of system where when they attack you, you kind of have to block it or defend it before you can attack again. Just make it a little bit more strategic, and I think this game would be really, really freaking cool then. But yeah, I definitely recommend it. I think it's something new to see in a VR headset, and for standalone, it's actually pretty impressive the way how smooth it runs with all the special effects going on and stuff like that. So that's kind of impressive. There's no doubt about it. But I want to see more combat, make it more strategic. Let's make it a little hard. I don't see any, like, difficulty settings or anything like that, but if anything, you can hop into this game for a great story, and it does suck you in through its sci-fi, like, vibes. It's really, really cool. So yeah, Soul Covenant. If you like what you saw, make sure you check out all the links down in the description below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and definitely let me know down in the comments below if you're going to be playing Soul Covenant, or if you've played it and what your thoughts are. Definitely interested in seeing what y'all think. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.